Jared, when did you get an idea that it would be possible to return this season?
About a week and a half ago.
How are you feeling?
Great, great. Everything is healed up, so we're going to give it a go.
What gave you the sense that you were close to being able to come back by a week ago?
Got a couple x-rays, got a couple MRIs, and Dr. McKeon took a lot of time with his idea of me coming back. So I got to give it to Dr. McKeon. The way he helped me throughout the times of me being in the booth. And then you got Tyrone, that's also one of our strength conditioning coaches, Armin, Bidu, you know, Ed, Todd, Ryan Dolan, like all those guys able to help me through the, since a month and a half now, to be able to be where I'm at today. You know, I got to give credit to those guys because they was right by my side every day.
Is there any concern on your part coming back?
No, not really.
In your mind, were you fighting to come back this season?
Well, not really. Not really. When I say that I was done for the season, it was kind of a, you know, a shocker. But at the same time, I knew health in the long term is the big thing. And for me to heal the way I've been healing, you know, a lot of prayers went up. And blessings came down, so I was able to heal correctly and fast. And it's just a blessing, honestly.
What kind of expectations do you have for yourself?
Not much. You know, just a guy that can, you know, help the team out in any way possible, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, a minute, 30 seconds, any way to give us an advantage. I want to be that guy.
How do you realize there's conditioning? Do you feel pretty good conditioning level?
To be determined.
When you realized there was a possibility that you might be able to come back, what was the discussion like on whether it was worth it or not to try to come back?
Well, the discussion about whether it was worth it, that really wasn't one of our discussions. The biggest discussion was conditioning, like he asked. And he said whether we go down to the D-League and play a couple quarters or just getting up and down in 5-on-0. We found a way, and you know, like I said, I'm just blessed to be here. It's almost like a shocker to me.
What made you find it?
Huh?
You said you had
5-on-0. We did 5-on-0. Played a little 5-on-5. It was just multiple things that we did to help my conditioning, help me get a little bit more timing. Got the whole organization. It wasn't just, you know, Brad or Danny. I mean, the whole organization. But
Jared, during this whole stretch when you got hurt and there was this collective, Jared needs to get better shape, Jared needs to do this, how has that affected you? And is this kind of maybe, you know, the naysayers kind of, you know, that you were able to come back from an injury months ahead of time?
It doesn't really bother me. I mean, you can say what you want. I know what I have to do to be a basketball player in this league. And, you know, it is what it is.
Have there been, you talked about wanting to make changes the last time we spoke on the record here. Have you done stuff, and how do you feel about just where you're at?
You know, made a lot of changes. Y'all probably couldn't see because of my shirt, but made a lot of changes.
Got that six-pack on?
Nah, not yet. But made a lot of changes, and you know, when you make a lot of changes, you feel better. You feel better about yourself. You feel better about your self-esteem and all that stuff. And you know, as time goes on, it's only going to be a better Jared when it comes to, you know, off the court, on the court, just everything. And I mean, like I said, I have to give it up to our strength and conditioning coaches and our athletic trainer. And I mean, they've done a big time job. And you know, the days I come in, I really don't want to do this. After doing 2 a days, you know, they get me right, get me started, and next thing you know, you see the light at the end of the tunnel.
How much weight have you lost?
Huh?
How much weight have you lost?
To be determined.
Well, you have lost some.
20 pounds.
20 pounds?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? I mean, is this the best you felt, you know, at this point in the season in a while?
No. I mean, you know, those 20 pounds I had, you know, I was still probably moving better with those 20 pounds than I am now, since I haven't played basketball in so long. So we'll see. You know, give me a couple weeks.
When you're running, do you feel normal with whatever that means? You know,
normal in the sense of
feeling the injury itself, or
what injury? I don't feel it.
No, you don't feel it.
I'm feel perfectly fine.
Jared, so obviously they crossed the threshold of you can't, you know, the risk of re-injury. It's, you know, obviously we're past that, right?
According to Dr. McKeon, yes, I'm okay. And like I said, Dr. McKeon did a great job. You know, instead of getting me out the boot early, he kept me in the boot longer. And that 1 week he kept me in the boot really helped the healing.
How much of a motivating factor is it that you guys are in the playoff hunt to try to come back and try to do this?
I mean, it's definitely motivating. It's definitely motivating when it comes to us having a chance to be in the playoffs and trying to make a run. But I think the biggest thing was just, you know, health in general. You know, if I wasn't healthy, I wouldn't be right here talking to you guys. I'd probably be still in the boot or something. But, you know, like I said, Dr. McKeon and everybody in this organization helped me to be in the situation I am in right now. And so, like I said, I got to give credit to them. And, you know, me just following the lead and having the discipline.
What do you see from this team since you've been out?
Hard-nosed team. Things have changed around here big time. You know, different faces, but at the same time, Brad's system is still in place and still intact, and a lot of us are following that system. And it's tremendous to see the type of effort we put in and day out.
How do you see yourself fitting back in?
That's a good question. That's to be determined. I don't know. We'll see. I might play, I might not, you know, but like I said, whatever it takes to help the team win. And if it's me waving my towel for 48 minutes, then so be it. I got to do it.
Think you're up for that?
Huh?
48? Can you give it 48?
I give it 48 minutes, waving the towel any day, as long as we win. That's the biggest. That's the biggest goal.
How long did you wear the boot?
Huh?
How long did you wear the boot?
I stopped counting after 3 weeks.
Okay, but it's been a while since you've had it?
Yeah.